Hey Daydreamers! If you're like us, you've been following along very closely to the D23 Expo news today. Yes. So unfortunately, Lo was at work, but I was just furiously swiping through Twitter, trying to update it every chance I got to get all that good news.
Yes, and we're so excited because we're going to go through all these trailers now. I cannot wait. We have a whole list of them, so stay tuned to see what we think.
Yeah, and Loki and Theo are very excited in the back.
They are.
They are tearing stuff up.
They are.
All right, so let's just get to it. Yeah. All right, so the first trailer on the docket is Moana 2.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, let's do it.
You wanted to come this time.
Oh.
Little sis!
Oh, we got a little baby Moana!
Oh my god.
It was 3 days.
Where are we going?
Before Maui stole Tifiti's heart, our ancestors wanted to connect our island to all the people of the entire ocean. It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
Oh, I love all the ocean powers in these movies.
How far we'll go.
Oh, now she getting lightning powers too?
Right?
This is a
That's pretty
call
cool.
from the ancestors.
Hidden in a terrible storm, it's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the curse, bring our people together again.
I know what I have to do. Maui, I could really use your help.
Maui's coming back!
Disney's Beast Boy.
You will be destroyed, and your wayfinder too.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster.
What if you don't come back?
I'll be back. I promise.
Yes, I love they brought Hey back.
Those aren't people. Cockamora.
These guys.
You guys? Bring it on, Coco. Nuts.
You don't mess with the minions. Okay, just don't do it.
Oh, that looks cute. Awesome.
And that comes out 2 days after my birthday. So
hey,
it's a late birthday present.
Exactly.
Belated, but still good.
You know, I love that they're showing Moana as like a big sister.
Oh yeah,
I think that's
absolutely.
so
I think
cute.
that's a really good kind of transition in the role for her.
For sure. And I love that they're still like, you know, fighting evil forces too.
Oh,
I think that's going to be really cute.
You got to battle the elements at all times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It looks fun. Like it looks like a fun movie to take your kids.
I was a little worried because originally it was supposed to be a Disney Plus series, and then halfway through production, I guess because it was so good, they decided to make it a movie instead. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm excited for it.
I'm definitely excited. I love Moana. I love the soundtrack. Just give me another How Far I'll Go, and I'll be happy.
I'll take it.
So, all right. So up next we have Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. So
wow.
We are millennials. So Wizards of Waverly Place is a very special.
Very near and dear to our
special
hearts.
place in our heart.
Yes.
For sure. So
yes.
I'm very excited. You know, would I have predicted a legacy sequel for Wizards of Waverly Place? Probably not. But we'll see. That's just how it goes now.
Scott told me about this, and I was like, is that like our Wizards of Waverly Place? I was really confused. So I'm excited to see the trailer for that for sure.
All right, let's do it.
Oh boy, here we go.
Welcome to the set, Miss Selena Gomez. And of course, Mr. David Henry.
Oh boy.
This is where it all started. We're home.
Oh.
Check it out.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to
layer.
Wizards Beyond Waverly Place.
Things have changed. The Russos have grown.
Oh, hey kid. Is this the Russo house?
This is Janice. She plays Billy. Where'd she go? It's magic. She's a wizard.
She's not a wizard.
Such a
I know
dad.
you didn't just say that. There's no such thing.
He was a dad in
and I
the
know you
original
did not
show.
just say that.
Billy is rebellious and stubborn, sarcastic.
Sounds like someone else I know.
Haha, like me, I
Yeah.
Who remembers the original Wizards of Waverly Place? We wanted to recreate that magic again for a new generation. Have a magical day.
Not a magical day. You know what I mean.
Isn't this fun? You're hilarious, Billy. Burrito completo.
Billy, you erased us.
I am hilarious, aren't I? Make up a nice breakfast.
An egg was scrambling itself on my stove.
Did you want sunny side up?
You layer now.
The old lair. This takes me back.
I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I love it.
Us rebels, we gotta stick together.
3, a 2, a 1.
Oh, the theme song still slaps.
Yes.
Ah, David Louise!
Yes.
That.
What it seems.
Oh, I'm
Cute.
so there for that.
That's so cute. Was that it was Annalise Vanderpool?
No. That was Chelsea.
That was
That's
Chelsea.
Outrageous. No.
Annalise Vanderpool. Is that her name?
Yeah, that's Chelsea in That's a
And
Raven.
That's a Raven.
That was
Was that
Harper.
her?
No, that was Harper.
That was
Jennifer Stone.
Harper?
Yeah.
She looked more like she was from That's So Raven.
Yeah.
To me, I was like, wait, is that? I did not look like her.
Another Disney redhead.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which have you seen their podcast, by the way?
Yes.
Her and David DeLuise.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Oh my gosh,
It's really good.
Yeah, no, it is really good.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're gonna continue on with this show and the podcast. We'll see. We'll see.
That looks really cute. I definitely got like feels.
Oh
there.
yeah, no, I definitely goosebumps all over. Thank God I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, or else just goosebumps all over the place.
I feel like I do have to point out the elephant in the room. A little bit of an elephant is where's Max, and what happened to him, their younger brother.
Max just kind of popped in and out of the show in general.
Yeah,
so I'm not exactly surprised. I feel like he always had some kind of other movie or her show he was shooting. That's
true.
The Fosters.
Yes,
So,
that's right. He was on the Fosters until he wasn't.
Yeah. And then,
he had something else.
He had something else to do.
doing.
Yeah, he was
busy guy.
Yeah. He's popping away for a spell.
Yeah. Well, it looks cute. I would definitely check into that. And it still has the same vibe too.
Yeah, it's very corny, but the original show was corny too, so I can't really fault it for that. I think it has that same charm.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree. Perfect.
And Burrito Completo would definitely be a spell in the original show, 100%. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Those spells are burned into my brain. McReary time Reary.
Oh my gosh. Memory unlocked. Yes.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Throwback.
Me and my sister would do that all the time.
Yeah, I bet. It's so cool. Nice.
All right, next up we have, drumroll please, Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5.
The long-awaited.
Wow. Toy Story 5.
All right, so let's get to it.
Cute.
That's it?
Was that all we got? Wait a sec.
All right.
Did we watch the wrong one? I'm like,
All right, the movie is 2 years away. So, it's just kind of hyping people up, letting them know Toy Story 5 is happening, even though we all kind of knew it was happening. And that is the common theme with some of these trailers. I feel like there's no huge surprises necessarily. It's all kind of stuff we already knew about or was heavily rumored or...
And it's only day one, too.
It is day one. There's still 3 days of good stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
So, But
hey, we
yeah, I mean,
at least know Jesse, Buzz, and
exactly
Woody are alive.
The whole cast. Yeah, they're still alive.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, the carnival wasn't too rough on Woody, so he made it out. He made it
good.
out. So, this one is going to be about, and I swear this is the actual plot. It's about the toys battling electronics. So, like, trying to, like, overcome, like, basically iPad kids.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
my
Like, there's actually this great concept art of this little girl, I think the little girl at the end of Toy Story 3, holding an iPad underneath her sheet, and the toy's just kind of looking over in, like, horror.
Oh, my gosh. What?
So, it's definitely, they're definitely aiming at Gen Alpha.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, Gen Z, that sort of, they're definitely, they ain't pulling any punches for sure.
Like, this one's for the millennials.
Yeah,
like, we got you. Like, these kids.
All right, next up, we have Star Wars Skeleton Crew. So, you know, Lil's not a huge Star Wars fan, but...
it's not that. I just was more into, like, Harry Potter and, you know, Disney Pixar movies than Star Wars.
No, definitely. I didn't get into Star Wars until later on, but I'm definitely a pretty big fan of it now. This looks really cool, though, and I think you'd actually be into it. It's basically Stranger Things, like, or the Goonies in the Star Wars universe.
Okay, bet.
So it's a group of kids who kind of get in some trouble. Jude Law's there for some reason. So
interesting, okay.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, let's check it out.
Oh, I love the score already.
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
All right, I'm already in.
I knew that was coming.
Be 3 seconds.
Exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole
I love this.
galaxy?
I love this. Oh my god.
A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods.
It's literally Stranger Things. It's literally Stranger Things.
Which kid goes missing?
I think it's a lost Jedi temple. Hello?
Oh, cool.
Be careful where you step.
It's Demogorgon. Tough House.
Oh, sick. Wow, this
We're
is
lost. Really lost.
Tis dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
The Force.
The Force is strong with this one.
Oh. You're a Jedi.
Jude Law. The look he's giving.
Just like, I'm Jude Law.
That looks good.
That was like actually really good. Like that's probably going to be our most boring trailer reaction because we were just sitting here like in awe.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, shut up. Yeah. Like I want to see. Like,
that was just a good trailer. Yeah. That really got the tone across. I thought the actors looked great.
Yeah, they did, for sure.
You know, Jude Law's going to be in it. I mean, he's good in everything.
That was the only part that like lost me a little bit. That was his look. He was like, like that was like weird. but besides that, like I felt really into it.
That was like it just had that sort of like 80s movie vibe, like really down. Mm-hmm. Just Ferris Bueller, Poltergeist, Goonies, you know, just really that sort of like, you know, hometown 80s suburb thing going on in the Star Wars universe, which is weird. It's definitely kind of a first of its kind with that, but no, I'm definitely excited.
Yeah, I am too. Now, so. December 3rd.
So I think we finally got her. So
I think
an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah. And a quick question: is it a movie or TV show?
No, it's a TV show on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus, okay. Disney Plus. All right, cool. So do we know yet if it's going to come out like weekly or if it's all at once?
I think most shows on Disney Plus are weekly now.
Okay, sweet. All right.
So. Yeah,
right,
we got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Actually, there's one thing I I saw on a display stand at D23, and so basically there's going to be these like pirate villains, and one of the villains is basically like this kind of werewolf-looking guy. And it's really cool because that's sort of an Easter egg for the original Star Wars movie. In the famous, like, Cantina bar sequence.
Yeah,
spoiler alert for a, 50-year-old movie. So basically, there's this, like, one alien that is pretty much just a dollar store werewolf mask. You know what I mean? I guess George Lucas just kind of ran out of money. So it's kind of cool. They're sort of honoring that a little bit, just kind of buying into the cheese of the Star Wars universe a little bit more. So
that's great.
Very, very excited about all the Easter eggs that are going to come. So.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Marvel Television's Agatha All Along.
I'm so excited
it is so hard to say that title without singing it.
Agatha,
I just want to go, it's with Agatha all along. So I'm not going to do that. I don't want to hurt your eardrums. So, all right, so let's just get to it. Agatha, I mean, it's, Catherine Hahn, like,
great.
Can't go wrong.
Great.
Can't go wrong. She was great in WandaVision. She's great in everything. So she's going to be great in this. So let's see.
Just jump into it. Yeah. I'm excited to watch.
Marvel going full horror.
They really are.
I'm ready.
They are.
Agatha.
Who's been messing up everything?
The Covenless Witch.
It's been Agatha all along.
No. What really happened to you?
Oh, I love the logo variants. I love that.
That's cool.
All that's foul and fair.
She took every little bit of power I had.
Queen Mother.
I'm assembling a coven. We gotta get back on top. I'm gonna walk the road. Join me.
Darkest hour, wake thy power.
Got Kitty Foreman in the group.
Yeah, I was like, I love
big
these.
If you make it to the end.
The road is a death wish.
Oh my gosh.
Heard you guys were having a party. What's up? Hey.
Only way for her to come up in this trailer.
It will test us. And our knowledge of the
We got Elphaba over there.
We don't even know what we're up against.
Turned to Evil Dead.
I was like, this also looks hilarious scary.
Yeah, right?
We survived, like witches have been doing for centuries.
What happens next?
I just need these witches to get me to the end.
Pun.
The bodies are really piling up.
Why do you let them believe those things about you?
Because the truth is too awful.
I want my prize!
Time to finish the road.
Last one there is a nice person.
Oh my god. September 18th.
Premiere. Oof, I am ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for that.
I have to be honest. I feel like I'm still like waiting for more info about it because like from the trailer, like just from what she said, like she lost her powers or like, Wanda took everything from her.
Yeah.
I want to see if we're going to see Wanda again.
I'm going to say that's a fairly reasonable chance of seeing Wanda. I mean, I feel like it would be a wasted opportunity not to, honestly.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think it looks really funny. Mm-hmm. You have some, great powerhouse women in there too that are gonna just bring down the house. Yeah. So I definitely see them, killing it. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. My one thing with this is another show that you're sort of like, why are they doing this? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
But to Marvel's defense, I feel like those have been the best Disney Plus shows so far. The one where you're like, why are they making this?
Yeah.
Like X-Men 97. Echo. All these shows that just shouldn't really exist, but they do, and they're amazing because of it. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like all the surefire hits have kind of missed a little bit, and these sort of outliers have sort of taken their place a little bit. So I'm definitely excited for this.
Definitely have a good point for sure.
All right, up next we have Mufasa, the Lion King. So a little background. Sorry. Eat. Got all choked up.
Choke.
Me. All right, so next up we have Mufasa, the Lion King. So a little background. The Lion King is probably my all-time favorite movie. I wasn't a huge fan of the 2019 remake, to put it lightly. I am giving this movie the benefit of the doubt. First of all, because they have Barry Jenkins, who did like Moonlight and so many like other great movies.
Oh, wow, okay.
I feel like he's really going to bring his own take to this, and plus, it doesn't have to follow the story of the original beat for beat like the 2019 version did. So I'm definitely I'm curiously optimistic, let's say, or optimistically curious, however you want to say it, about this one. I feel like it's really gonna kind of forge its own path.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even just from like we're looking at this adorable trailer poster right now. Like
those two buddies, Scar and Mufasa.
Yeah.
What can ever break them apart?
Is that who that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I just sold her on the movie.
I was like, ooh, tea. Okay, let's get into it.
Ooh.
It's time.
Baby Kiara.
I'll tell you a story. A story of a cub. Not much bigger than you.
So just to be clear, we're not in this story?
There's a lot of stories with all of us. Tell one of those. Long before they became legends, Mufasa and the prince who would come to be known as Scar became brothers.
Hello, what's your name?
Mufasa.
Became
I told you to wait for me.
We can't just leave him here.
Rules are rules, Tucker. The king will never accept a stray.
I'm not a stray. I'm just lost.
We do not associate with outsiders. Tucker is the future king. We must protect the bloodline.
But, Dad, I saved his life.
Whoa. The storyline.
I feel like you're being taken away.
I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother.
Sometimes I get a scent. It's barely a trace on the wind. And it smells like home. Then it's gone.
You and Tucker together, that is home. Now both of you go. Find your place in the circle of life.
The circle is broken. There will be one Lion King.
Mufasa, run!
Oh gosh. This is intense.
It is intense.
We must fight together. If we fight, we die.
Just to be clear, I never signed up for this.
Gotta have Sasu's origin story.
Right.
My brother. Mufasa! This was a bad idea! We're alive! I did it! I saved us! You were saying?
Wow. That looks amazing.
That looks really good.
That looks amazing.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
December.
that's too long.
That's way too long.
So I had seen the original teaser, and I was definitely on board. But again, it just sort of had that like pretty imagery, sort of like National Geographic look.
Yeah.
I feel like that really dove into the story, and
yeah,
you know, I mean that was incredible.
Like,
we're like catching our breath here.
But I just want some clarification. So it what was his name, Taka?
Taka.
It's
so
Scar?
so that's always been his name in some of like the tie-in like books and everything. It's I'm glad they stuck with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just for continuity's sake.
Yeah, instead of hi child,
But
your
I think
name's
it actually
Scar.
means like waste in Swahili. So that's or dirt
Like
or
garbage,
something. Yeah,
like-
like something not great. So you're kind of tempting fate a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like
some foreshadowing.
Yeah, exactly.
Son right there.
But yeah, I'm interested in like also the framing of the story. So it's basically Rafiki, Timon, and Pumbaa telling the story, and I love how Timon
was
and
like in
Pumbaa
the
just
second movie, Lion King 2.
1.5.
1.5, right?
Yeah, I was definitely getting some 1.5 vibes. That was great movie, by the way. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Timon and Pumbaa just kind of popping in once in a while, just sort of like unreliable narrators. They're like, yeah, we were there. Why not? Sure.
Right.
So,
I still like. It gave so much without giving too much. Like, I still have so many questions. I'm like, all right, well, why? You know, they were friends. Yeah. How did he save him? Yeah. You know, he was.
What's Kimba the White Lion doing there?
Yeah.
He's trying to get his paycheck.
Yeah.
He's coming after his bag. It's been what, 30 years almost? Yeah, he's coming after his bag. Yeah. It's been too long. He's like, I'm suing you, Disney. I'm done. Mm-hmm. I'm done with this. So, all right. So up next, we're kind of starting at the beginning. So this is the Snow White live-action remake. I don't know how necessary this one is, but you know, we'll see. I've never been a huge fan of Snow White. I feel like it was just, I love the movie, but I feel like it's definitely one of the less exciting ones, I guess. You know, you know.
I'm kind of like, what are you gonna do more?
Yeah, exactly. Like, how can you add on to it?
Yeah.
Really? So we'll see.
Let's get into it.
Hi-ho. Alright, that gave me heavy nostalgia. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. So, whistle while you work.
That's good casting. Oh, that's great casting.
Yeah.
Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Oh, Bambi crossover.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
That apple ain't gonna keep the doctors away.
I think the most exciting part of that was seeing the witch.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Yes, because that was great casting, I think, too. And
absolutely.
I didn't expect,
and actually, I really love Rachel Zegler as Snow White. For some reason, I wasn't sold until that trailer. I'm not gonna lie, I had a huge smile on my face for like the majority of that trailer.
I like that they made it like dark, like a little eerie.
Yeah, a little eerie. There's actual like color grading, which is rare in movies now. So that was a plus. It just had a very nostalgic vibe without, I guess, relying on the original too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, it was definitely out of left field for me. You know, I've heard about the troubled production. And everything, but you know, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm holding off judgment until I see it. So,
that's really what I need to do too, because like there were some elements in it, just even with the deer and it looking dark, but it's actually a deer, and it's kind of like, oh, you're naive. I like the just little touches in there. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, give me more though. Yeah. So we'll see.
All right, so this next mini trailer, I guess you'd call it, this was the one that we saw ahead of time. I think Lo was scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, and this popped up, and she was very excited.
We were about to do this video, and I was like,
oh, wait, there's one more.
I was like, Stitch. And he's like, what? And I was like, Stitch.
So, as you can tell, Lilo's a kind of big fan of Stitch.
A little bit.
Just a tad. So, let's get to it.
Yeah, let's go.
La Krista!
Oh. Just chaos.
Just absolute chaos.
Oh my gosh, what are your thoughts?
So, I really do like the design. I think there could be a couple tweaks here and there, maybe make the eyes a little bigger. But overall, I'm very happy. I was kind of worried about like another ugly Sonic situation.
Yeah,
or making him just like too creepy or something. Or I think he's just the right amount of creepy.
Yeah.
Like Stitch can't be totally cute.
Yeah,
he's gotta have a little like
he's gotta have that alien
like sci-fi creep factor to him. I feel overall we could have gotten a lot worse, which I know isn't the best thing to say.
Yeah.
But overall, I do like it. I have a lot of faith in this one for some reason.
They've got it. It's because they have to do a good job because everyone came out of the woodwork and they're like, we love Stitch.
Yes.
Put Stitch stuff in Disney.
Stitch has been everything for the past well, I guess for you, the past 20 years. But I feel like he's just been everywhere over the past 2-3 years.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good story. Lilo was like the odd kid out, and I resonated with that. I was like, oh my god! And then just having Stitch, just the little chaotic fuzzball that just.
And plus, being such a dog person, you know, so I feel like that transition.
He's a dog.
Into that, so he's a little demon dog.
Yeah.
So.
It's perfect.
So I'm excited. I think I don't know much about the cast, but I think Zach Galifianakis is playing. Either Pleakley or Jumba. I saw them filming with the stand-in for Stitch, and I feel like that gave a very early on indication of what they were going for. So I'm excited.
I'm too.
Definitely excited.
Yeah. Alrighty guys, so that's it for the trailers for now, but we do have a few honorable mentions that were either some logos or just announcements, so we kind of wanted to brush up on those and tell you about them.
Sure. So we did get confirmation of The Incredibles 3, which again has been rumored since Incredibles 2 came out, basically. Again, that was our childhood.
Yes.
Sure. So Incredibles, Finding Nemo, all those Pixar movies from back in the day. I'm very excited. Incredibles 2 wasn't my favorite, but I'm very excited about this one. I feel like maybe they learned a couple things, after that last one, and I feel like they're going to come back really strong.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. They also mentioned, again, and this was stuff that everyone kind of already knew, they're going to do Frozen 3 and 4. So basically it's going to be a two-part story. This is going to be like the Infinity War
I was going to say, it sounds
of the Frozen universe.
It does.
So I think they described it as a narrative that was so big it had to be in 2 movies. So we'll see. We'll see. And next we have Hopper, which is probably one of the biggest takeaways from this D23. I had no idea about it. Essentially, it's about a girl who switches minds with a rabbit named King George or something.
Concept.
I just feel like that's going to be so out of pocket. That's just really going for it with that. So
for real.
I feel like that reminds me of OG Pixar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just really swinging for the fences. So we're definitely we're in for something with that. I don't know what, but it's definitely gonna be something. We also got confirmation of the title for Avatar 3, which is Fire and Ash. Very, very dramatic. I wasn't I love Avatar, don't get me wrong. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first movie, but I feel the second one really won me over.
That was
franchise.
Great.
That after I came out of that, I was like, wow, this is its own sci-fi franchise, on the level of Star Wars, Star Trek.
I do want to touch on the name of it, Fire and Ash.
Yeah.
Because we had, what was it, Way of Water?
Yeah.
Because we had the water, is this them going to another island and doing, the fire people?
So.
I was like, that'd be a cool crossover. Don't blame me like that.
But they're definitely going for sort of an elemental.
Yeah.
Vibe, which I like. It's very
get earthy.
It's very cohesive. I like it. So
yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. All right, and lastly we have Tron Ares. With Jared Leto,
You're so salty about
it. Hey, I'm not gonna come for Morbius, okay? You don't mess with Morbius, okay? You got the fangs, you got the little plasma sucker things from if you've seen the 90s Spider-Man animated series, they tried to censor a vampire by giving him these weird suction cup things on his hand and only made it like 1,000 times creepier than if he just sucked blood the normal way. So, so yeah, we got Morbius doing a Tron movie. That's, you know, cool, I guess. They did confirm that Nine Inch Nails is going to do the soundtrack for the movie. So
wow.
Daft Punk did Tron Legacy, which was, you know, amazing. I think it's still on like my workout playlist. Really great soundtrack, and I think Nine Inch Nails is really gonna hammer it home.
Yeah,
too, so
yeah, I'm excited for that.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I wonder if that means that they're pulling him out of the Morbius role, or is that's a different universe entirely? That's yikes.
I don't think he's gonna play Morbius again. Either way. Yeah. So.
Oh, you mean there's not going to be any 6? There's not going to be...
not if Sony has anything to say about it. But
he's done.
Yeah, well,
they actually blasted him into a computer because it was.
He did better than Madam Web. I'll give him that.
I liked. You know, why. I also didn't see Madam Web. I was going to say, I liked it more than Madam Web because I didn't see it.
I liked about 90% of Morbius. The post-credit scene.
That's what ruined you.
To like negative 10,
because we were like, okay, and then we get to the post-credit scene.
If you've seen the post-credit scene to Morbius, that is
enough said. That was the movie, and now it's over. The post-credit scene, it's over. Yeah.
And one last thing, there was an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. car.
But this was just at D23, just on display, though. It wasn't like...
No, it means something. It means something. It means they're making a Coulson Disney Plus show.
So, you know, like,
obviously.
So that's what's happening. These are not announcements. This is not real. No. So...
I mean, yeah, they also had Sharpay's pink convertible from High School Musical.
So naturally, they're making a Sharpay movie.
That's separate. You know, that was just, you know...
we can hope, all right? We can dream, we can hope. Maybe not this time, but...
Hashtag bring back S.H.I.E.L.D. Got a gold mine right there.
Alrighty, guys, so that concludes day 1 of the D23 Expo. We still have 2 more days to go.
We're going to be bringing you recaps, reactions, everything you need to know about these announcements, about the Disney parks. There's going to be a Marvel animation panel. We might see some X-Men 97 Season 2 news. I don't want to tempt fate, but let's see.
Yeah, and in the meantime, if you guys want to like this video, make sure to comment if you have any predictions, any stars you want to see, or any trailers that you're looking forward to, and make sure to subscribe and hit this notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out for days 2 and 3.
Yep, there we go. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Goodbye.